Welcome back to the show. Now we're talking about the benefits of new construction versus resale with my next guest, top performing realtor with Atoka Properties, Ryan Clegg. Ryan, thank you so much for being back on the show.
Absolutely, Jen. I love the show. I love what you guys are about, and I'm just privileged to be here.
Oh, thank you so much. We love what you're about,
Yes.
and I'm excited to dive into this topic because there is so much new construction happening in the country right now. So I want to first start by talking about your personal experience with it, because you actually live in a new construction.
I do. I went through the process myself with my wife, and it was so exciting, and it was fun to pick out kind of all of our cabinet colors and floor colors and everything. And it really was a fun and exciting time. And it can be a little bit of an overwhelming time too, because you are picking out everything. And there's so many details, and your normal life doesn't stop. And so there can be some like snags and some pitfalls along the way. And so I just love being able to help people navigate that as smoothly as possible.
Now, Ryan, new construction often has an on-site real estate professional. Should a buyer be comfortable using their services, or should they be bringing in their own agent?
Yeah, I highly recommend everyone bring in their own agent, and really for three main reasons. I walk all my buyers through about 10 reasons why, but just for this show, these are my top three of why you really should have somebody at your side. I mean, the very first is to protect your own interests. The sales reps at the end of the day work for the builder, and they're there to represent the builder's best interests. And you know, they're great folks, but you really need someone to advocate for you. And when push comes to shove, really be able to stand up for you and your interests and make sure that they're known. You know, number two is really to improve the value of your home. It's going to come at no surprise that no builder wants to lower their price. That's just a bad business model. If sales prices are low, it sets a precedent for future home sales, just driving the home values down in that market. So nobody wants to do that. But that doesn't leave the buyer without leverage. Buyers do have the ability to negotiate with builders. Oftentimes it's through incentives, better cabinets, better upgrades throughout the property, extra rooms. These are a few ways of incentives. And during different times of the year, a lot of these big builders are publicly owned. And so they have shareholders that they need to kind of meet sales numbers on. And so during certain times of the year, they're more aggressive in what incentives they offer. So that's a little secret of the business, but you can really increase the value of your home through negotiation with a skilled agent. And lastly, just to avoid costly mistakes. Just this past week, I was with a client. We were sitting at the model home, and we were there with the project manager, the sales rep, my two clients and myself, and we were going over the selection sheet. And we noticed that the tile in the master bathroom was wrong. And so I immediately had the sales guy call down to the selection house, the design house, and figure out what went wrong. She did confirm it was a mistake. We put the right tile in that master, and I just avoided a costly and awkward mistake 6 months down the road for these new buyers to walk into their master bathroom and the tile be wrong.
Yeah.
So just having an extra set of eyes there, it really helps.
A professional advocate.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
absolutely.
Yes.
So Ryan, does the buyer need to pay their agent's commission?
No, the builder actually pays for your agent's commission. And it really is one of the best parts about it. So you have an excellent advocate on your behalf that is no cost to you. If you don't have representation, oftentimes that money just goes to the builder's bottom line or more marketing. So why would you turn away free representation, really to protect your interests, to increase your property's value, and then ultimately to avoid costly mistakes? It's a no-brainer. Get a real estate agent, go in there, be protected, and be confident when you buy that new home.
Absolutely. Great tips today, Ryan. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure.
And if you have any other questions, reach out to us online, AmericanDreamNetwork.tv, and follow us along on social media. We always love to hear from you, and we will be right back with more of the show.